I gave my boss the perfect retirement gift, then watched his face as he realized what it really contained. I gave my boss the perfect retirement gift, then watched his face as he realized what it really contained. Richard Mercer had been CEO of our company for 15 years, known for his uncanny business instincts and ability to predict market shifts before they happened. Everyone called him the Oracle. His retirement party was the corporate event of the year. Champagne flowing, heartfelt speeches, and a line of employees waiting to present their parting gifts. When my turn came, I handed him an elegant wooden box with the company logo engraved on top. Something special to commemorate your legendary career, I said with a smile. He looked genuinely touched as he accepted it, completely unaware of what was actually inside. Richard had built his reputation on seemingly impossible market predictions. He'd pull the company out of failing ventures just before they collapsed. He'd invest in obscure startups right before they exploded in value. He'd restructure departments weeks before industry shifts made those exact changes necessary. The board thought he was brilliant. The business magazines called him visionary. Younger executives studied his every move, desperate to understand his methodology. But 3 years ago, I noticed something odd. As the company's head of cybersecurity, I was reviewing unusual network traffic patterns when I discovered encrypted data packets being sent from our secure servers to an external location. The breach was sophisticated, nearly undetectable. It had been operating for years, siphoning confidential information from every department. What made it truly disturbing wasn't just the data theft, it was the timing. Each major prediction Richard had made corresponded perfectly with information that had been extracted from our systems. Competitors' confidential bids, unreleased market research, private emails about upcoming industry changes, internal reports on failing projects. His oracle abilities weren't mystical business instincts at all. He was stealing proprietary information from across the industry through our systems, using it to make decisions that seemed impossibly prescient, building his entire legendary career on corporate espionage. I spent months documenting everything, tracing the data trail through shell companies and offshore accounts, uncovering the elaborate network he'd built to launder stolen information into business intuition. The evidence was overwhelming and meticulously organized. So for his retirement gift, I gave Richard exactly what he deserved. The wooden box contained a USB drive, but not just any drive, one containing every piece of evidence I'd gathered over the past 3 years. Server logs showing the exact times data was extracted, financial records connecting the shell companies to his personal accounts, timestamps matching stolen information to his predictive business decisions, even recordings of him communicating with his technical accomplices. Go ahead, open it, I encouraged as the party continued around us. I think you'll find it quite illuminating. Richard opened the box, his expression shifting from appreciation to confusion as he saw the single USB drive nestled in velvet. He looked up at me questioningly. It's a comprehensive record of your greatest business insights, I said quietly. Every prediction, every market move, every intuitive decision, along with exactly where each piece of information came from. I watched the blood drain from his face as understanding dawned. His fingers tightened around the box. There's a letter of resignation on there too, I continued pleasantly. Already drafted for you. It cites personal reasons for your immediate departure. I thought that sounded better than federal investigation for corporate espionage and securities fraud. His eyes darted around the room, calculating his options while maintaining his smile for the crowd of admirers still watching us. You wouldn't, he whispered. This would destroy the company. Hundreds of jobs. The stock price would collapse. I leaned closer. That's why there are 2 files on that drive. The first is your resignation letter. The second is everything else, which automatically uploads to the SEC, FBI, and every major financial publication if you don't submit that resignation by midnight tonight. His legendary composure cracked just slightly, a twitch at the corner of his eye, a slight tremor in his hand as he closed the box. 15 years of mentorship, and this is how you thank me? He hissed. I smiled. I learned from the best, Richard. You always taught us to leverage information for maximum advantage. What Richard didn't know was that I'd already secured promises from the board. In exchange for handling this quietly, I'd be announced as the new CEO tomorrow morning. The company would survive. Only Richard wouldn't. One more thing, I added as he turned to leave. Check your personal email. I've taken the liberty of sending screenshots of your offshore accounts to your wife's attorney. Apparently, she's been suspicious about those frequent business trips to the Cayman Islands for years. The look on his face was worth every late night I'd spent gathering evidence. His jaw clenched as he realized that not only was his career over, but his carefully hidden assets would now be part of his divorce proceedings. As he walked stiffly toward the exit, still clutching my wooden box, the party continued around him, celebrating a legendary career that was built entirely on fraud. His oracle abilities hadn't seen this coming at all.